Tori and I'm a Winnie the Pooh collector from the UK, and this coming Wednesday, March 11th, is the 49th anniversary of the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So although its milestone anniversary is next year for its 50th, because this year is the 100th anniversary of Winnie the Pooh, I thought it would be fun to do little mini collections for all of the movie releases. We have already done the Honey Tree anniversary, which I will leave linked up above if you missed that. I just thought this would be a fun little series to do throughout the year because it is the year of Winnie the Pooh. Also, just a quick little note before we actually get into this. March 11th is the 49th anniversary of the release in the US. It didn't actually come out in cinemas in the UK until May 11th. But we're here talking about it today anyway, just a little bit early for the UK. I haven't got all of my Many Adventures collection down here. I thought for this new little series I've created for this year, I'll just kind of do little highlights of the collection, show you some of my favourite pieces from the collection, because then it's also a good way for me to showcase parts of my collection that you don't always get to see. With that being said, we still have got a good little bundle to go through. We've got quite a lot of pins to go through. We've got Plush, we've got a Funko, we've got an ornament. So I think without further ado, let's get on with the video. I think first we'll start off with the two loose pins I've got, because I literally just got them off of my pin board. I'm going to start off with this one first because it's not technically for the movie, it's for the ride, which obviously shares the same name, but I'm using it for this video anyway. So it says Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. You've got Eel, Pooh, Piglet and Tigger there, and I love that it's got these little dangly bees on the bottom as well. I did get this from Magic Kingdom in the Winnie the Pooh gift shop outside of the ride, and what I have just noticed on the back, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, on the official pin trading bit it says 2008. I got this in 2023. I don't know why it says 2008. I brought it brand new from the Winnie the Pooh store, so I don't know why it says pin trading 2008, unless that's when this pin originally came out. I don't know. Any pin collectors that have more knowledge on this, please do let me know. But I just thought that'd be the first one we share. It's technically for the ride, but we're including it for the movie. I have got quite a lot of pieces from the 45th anniversary of the movie, and I think this next pin I'm going to show you is from that as well. I definitely got it on the Disney store, which will then go on to the next few pieces I got, which are from the Disney for the 45th, which makes me think this one is as well. But I can't quite read the year on the back. I think that says 2022. So it's like a 3D pin on pin element. You've got the main part of the pin as the book. It says The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and then you've got a map of the 100-acre woods on the other side. And then just on top of that you've got Pooh Bear flying on a balloon. I love these pin on pin 3D designs. They are so cool. I did get that from the Disney store, which, as I just said, does take us on nicely to the next few bits. I did kind of want to save these pieces till the end because these are my favourite pieces in this collection that I'm showing you, but we're transitioning onto them nicely, so we'll do them next. Disney store released these for a bunch of different movies. I obviously got them for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. As you can see, they've got the 45th anniversary of the movie down there, and they are replicas of the VHS tapes. This one's probably more actual size of a VHS tape, but we'll do this one first because this is the pins one. So I love how creative they were with this. So you've got the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, as I've already mentioned, the 45th anniversary down there, and you can see it says pin set of 2. The packaging is so creative how they've done it to look like a VHS tape box, even on the side and the back. I absolutely love it. And then when you open it up, you've got 2 pins inside. I know a lot of collectors have taken these out of the boxes to put on their pin boards, but I was like, the box is just too good to take it out of. I'm going to leave it in there. So these might even be some of my favourite pins. So the top one is a pin version of the plush I will show you next. That is so cute, but this is my favourite pin from the set because it's a pin of the VHS tape. So it's got the same cover as obviously the packaging, but what's really cool about this one, and I absolutely love, and I hope you guys can see it okay, but it opens up and it has a little VHS tape in there as well. I don't know how well you can see that, but it does say The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh on the VHS tape as well. That is like the most creative thing with the most attention to detail. I think that VHS tape pin is my favourite pin in my collection. This one you'll more appreciate when you see the plush, because it is a replica of the plush, and how they designed the plush is so creative. So yeah. So many people put these on their pin board, but I'm like, no, it has to stay in the VHS tape box. So as I've kind of already mentioned, this next one is a plush. It's in the same style VHS tape box as the last one. It does just have a little bit here, so you know it's got a plush in there, and it says limited edition on the bottom. The side is the same and the back is the same as well. And then let's open it up to reveal the plush. Let me take him out for you so we can see him a bit better. So obviously The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh is a 2D animated movie. They have somehow created a 2D plush. I don't know how they've done it, but they somehow did it. Like, he looks 2D, even though he's an actual thing. He looks 2D. So now let me just, that's what I meant by once you see the plush, you can appreciate the pin more. They're so cute. With the obviously signature Disney Store massive tags. But I just find it so creative how they've managed to give a 3D actual object a 2D appearance. So it literally looks like he's come straight out of that VHS tape. And he does live inside his little VHS tape box. I can't remember what other movies they did this for, but in 2022 they did do a few of these. I think for other movie anniversaries, but these are so cool. The next item I want to show you, I am like 95% sure it was for the 45th anniversary. It's definitely from Disney Store. I'm just like guessing when it was because I've had it a while. And that is, it's a sketchbook ornament collection. I kind of wish they'd move the sketchbook ornaments away from Christmas, because who's putting this away for the year? Like, they mainly do them for like movie anniversary. Yes, they do Christmassy ones as well, but they mainly like to do them for movie anniversaries. So to me, it makes more sense. Yes, they could still call it like the sketchbook ornaments because that's like the type of ornaments, but like have the actual label be to do with that movie. So like have a Many Adventures label instead of snowflakes. I know some people might like use them as Christmas decorations and actually put them away for the year. But I think in most cases with collectors, no one's putting this away for the year. So it is, I love this so much. Right from obviously the beginning of the movie when we get introduced to Winnie the Pooh, he is just sat outside the front of his house. When we get introduced to him, he lives under the name of Mr. Sanders, which means he has the name above the door and he lives under it. And he has just got his little fireplace there. I love how detailed this ornament is. So you've like got his bell, his ring also sign, all the details on like the tree and the hedging. And then I'll just turn it around. And you've got the other side of his door with a honey pot. And he's obviously got stashes of honey pots on the other side. I don't think it's got a year or anything on here, but I am like, as I said, 95% sure this was for the 45th anniversary. For this new series I'm doing this year for movie anniversaries collections, it's not going to be often that I feature Funkos, because for a lot of the cases Funkos aren't specific to a movie, they're just obviously for the characters. But for the Many Adventures I have got a specific Funko for this, and I love this series. Again, following in with the theme of the VHS tape covers. That was obviously the theme they were going with, because I think this was from around the same time as the 45th anniversary. They were obviously making a big deal out of the VHS tapes then. And I think if I remember, I got this for either a birthday or Christmas present. As you can see, it was an Amazon exclusive. I never saw it sold anywhere else. They done these for so many movies and I love all of them. They look so cool. So as you can see there, it does say The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and you've got the VHS tape cover in the back there, for example, and the actual Funko itself is Pooh Bear flying a kite, as you can see on the side there. And then the back, you've just got a better view of the VHS tape cover and Pooh Bear and his kite. I love this Funko so much. He's like, Pooh Bear is your standard size Funko, but obviously the box is like double the size of a normal Funko box, so you can get like the whole VHS tape cover in there. This, as I said, this is probably like my only Funko specific to a movie, and I think it was for the movie anniversary. They did everything for the 45th anniversary of this movie, so I'm very excited to see what we get next year for the 50th anniversary. Moving on to the last item I wanted to show you, and I never include this character in my videos because there's just so little of this character. But I have now got 3 plush of this character. He features on a few of my lounge lights as well, which is very exciting. So this is the movie where he got his debut, so I was like, I have to include him in here for you. And I will just say it is a bit sneaky because this bit of merch I'm showing you is specific to the Tigger movie, but it was like the most fitting thing for me to share with you. And that is Gopher. This was a Happy Meal toy for the Tigger movie release, which is celebrating its 26th anniversary in 2026. And I have all of the Tigger movie Happy Meal toys, but what my favourite thing about the Gopher one is he's got his hard hat on, and if you press down on it, the torch lights up. That's so cool. So in case you didn't know, while we've got Gopher here, we never talk about him in videos, so let's give him a little time to shine. One of Gopher's lines in the movie is actually him breaking the 4th wall. Gopher always says, "I'm not in the book. Remember, I'm not in the book." That's literally referring to him being not in the Winnie the Pooh book, the book that's turning 100 years old this year. Gopher wasn't in that. Gopher wasn't created by A.A. Milne. Gopher is a creation of Disney. When Disney brought the rights for Winnie the Pooh and they were going to make it into a movie, they weren't convinced on Piglet's character. They didn't think Piglet would be a popular character among audiences, and they wanted to create more of like an American character to fit in with their American audience. So they were going to cut Piglet. They created Gopher to be more of an American character to make the movie more popular within America, but then at last minute they decided to keep Piglet for honouring A.A. Milne and the original story, but they'd already created Gopher, so Gopher got made into the movie. So next time you're watching The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, do pay note to that Gopher, he breaks the 4th wall throughout the movie. He knows he wasn't in the book, and he's here to remind you. But how crazy is that? We almost had a world with no Piglet. I'm very glad Disney decided to keep Piglet in there and give us Gopher as well. And that is the little selection I wanted to show you for the 49th anniversary of The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I do think this is my favourite Winnie the Pooh movie. It is my comfort movie. I love it so much. Obviously I could have included bits from like the Honey Tree movie. Like I've got a new pin of like when Pooh gets his bum stuck in Rabbit's house. I obviously could have included that in there. I could have included a few of the Honey Tree movie things in this video as well, but I'd already done that video separately, so I left them aside and just done things specific for this, which mainly fell into the 45th anniversary collection. Very excited to see what merch we get for the 50th anniversary next year, so hopefully we'll be able to grow my Many Adventures collection. If you enjoyed this video, please do pop that thumbs up button. As I said, throughout the year we will be doing these mini collection showcases for the movie anniversaries in celebration of the Year of Pooh, the 100th anniversary. So if you'd like to see more of them and don't miss out any videos, do click subscribe down below, and while you're down there don't forget to click the notification button. I mean, you might as well. You're already down there. I feel like I stumbled over my words on that outro. But I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!